Hey, what's up, EBA leaders as well as pastors? Hey, I just want to reach out to you as our part of our weekly communication, let you know the things that's happening within your association, different ways you can partner, and the ways we can expand the kingdom together in partnership. As I was thinking about what to share this week, I have to share with you about the Annie Armstrong offering. So I know some of our churches still collect for Annie and some don't. And I just want to tell you a brief story. When I started the revitalization at Grace, over 11 years ago now, crazy. There was a lady I got to meet, one of the sweetest ladies I've ever met. I'll give you her name. Her name's Julia Mills. And Julia she's now a senior saint. She's got kids in the IMB that have been international missionaries. She came through the WMU and has been part of the whole process of helping to encourage kids and children throughout the years and adults to engage in missions. And so she is the first person every year before we even get close to Easter. It reminds me, the Annie Armstrong offering's coming, because she knows the power of this offering to help plant churches in North America and impact the gospel and how it's being presented in North America. And I'm absolutely grateful for someone like her. And I'm not sure where you are in this process, but I do know that the Annie Armstrong offering is the biggest engine that fuels church planting and many other endeavors to impact people in North America. And so I've listed for you this week in the email how you can connect to it, how you can get resources to promote it. And I just want you to pray about your role with the Annie Armstrong offering and how you might be able to help with planting churches. But more than just the financial component of this, which we do as an annual offering within our denomination, within being Southern Baptist and being a partner, I want you to think about this. It's also a time for you to invite people that maybe are feeling called to plant a church, a team to plant a church, or maybe there's a young pastor in the making in your church. And when you give your invitation to know Jesus during your service, also give an invitation for those that may be being called to be a pastor. This is how we find those pastors. They're found within the local church. You know, as Southern Baptists, we're all about the local church and supporting the local church. That's where the real work of the gospel takes place. And those next generation leaders are coming out of your church. And so give that invitation and see what God does. I began to give that invitation, and now we've seen multiple church planters come up through our church. I'm excited that we've planted a church. We're partnering to plant another church in the Easton area, probably in the next couple of years. And we're going to send someone to Spokane, Washington to plant a church. That has nothing to do with us being an extraordinary church. It has to do with giving that invitation consistently, and the Holy Spirit is stirring people in your church. So I just want to encourage you to do that, especially during this season where we're taking up the Annie Armstrong offering. Hey, pray for GEMSTONES PROM. It'll be happening this Saturday. Pray for the gospel that's being presented and that it'll bear fruit. I know it will, but I know that also God uses your prayers to increase and multiply the fruit that he'll bring as a result of that evangelistic outreach with the special needs community. A reminder that the Women on Mission will be having a retreat. Information's there in your email. The Refueled Men's Conference is coming up, and I know it's filling up quick, so if you've been waiting, sign up now. If you haven't signed up, because it's an opportunity for you to bring a team of men, and just, you know, that the men in your church, if they lead, man, great things can happen. So bring them and let's grow in our leadership. The Lagos training that's coming up. Hey, very excited about that. It's going to be held in Emmanuel, April 25th. This is also going to be our monthly meeting. So we're going to not only have breakfast as part of that, but then also lunch. If you cannot make the Lagos training, make the lunch. You don't have to attend the Lagos training to make the lunch. I want this to be something that gives us an opportunity to not only get trained, but also to spend time with each other and rebuilding those relationships from church to church. We're also going to be voting. We'll have an actual special business meeting at that April the 25th time. And we'll be actually voting to see if we bring in another partner church into the Eastern Baptist Association. We may have a few by then, but I know of one we certainly will be voting on. And then there's some other things there I want you to look at that are coming up May. We have another men's retreat right here locally. If you're interested in partnering over the summer with Ocean City International Student Outreach, there's information there on how you can partner and reach the nations by not even leaving the Delmarva Peninsula. And then we've got a couple things coming in the future. Mark them on your calendar. More information to come on those. Grief and its impact on health, revitalization training that you all have been asking for. And then we'll have a special needs or disability training coming up as well. If there's anything I can do for you, let me know. I'll be reaching out to several of you, either through text, phone calls, and prayer. And I'm here to support you and support the local church. Have a blessed week, and please pray for Gemstones, and please pray about how God's calling you to be a part of planting within North America, whether that's fueling the mission through Annie, or maybe sending very soon someone out of your church to plant a church. Have a blessed week. I'll see you soon.